Okay, product of powers. This is the second part of 8.1 notes. When we take 2 to the third power and we're multiplying it by 2 to the second power. 2 to the third power means to take 2 times 2 times 2. 2 to the second power means to take 2 times 2. Now we have 5, 2, so we get 2 to the fifth power. 5 to the third power means to take 5 times 5 times 5. We're going to multiply it by this 5, and that gives us 5 to the fourth power. 10 to the second power means to take 10 times 10. Then we're going to multiply that by 10 to the fourth power, which is 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. Now we have 6 tens multiplied together, which is 10 to the sixth power. 3 to the second power times 3 to the second power. This 3 to the second power is 3 times 3. This 3 to the second power is 3 times 3. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 3 to the fourth power. This is taking into what we did in the first part and figuring out what this is. If you notice, we had 3 here and 2 here, and 3 plus 2 is 5. Here we had 3, and we had another one, and 3 plus 1 is 4. Here we have 10 to the second power times 10 to the fourth power, which 2 plus 4 gives us 6. And here we have a 2 3s and 2 3s, which gives us a total of 4 3s. This gives us our power of products, our powers property. For all real numbers, x, and all exponents, m and n, if you take anything to the mth power times that same base to the nth power, you can get your answer by taking m plus n and keeping the same base. In other words, to multiply two expressions with the same base, our base here was an x, or up here was a 3, you add the exponents. So now let's take a shortcut for the problems that we did up above. 2 to the third times 2 to the second is 2 to the 3 plus 2, which is 2 to the fifth power. 5 to the third power times 5. Now 5 is there one time, and so you have to think about that having an exponent of 1. So that is 5 to the 3 plus 1 power, which is 5 to the fourth power. 10 squared times 10 to the fourth, there is 10 to the 2 plus 4, which is 10 to the sixth power. 3 squared times 3 squared, we're going to take 3 and add 2 plus 2, which gives us 3 to the fourth power. So let's try that over here. So when we have 3 to the fifth power times 3 to the second power, we're going to take 3 to the 5 plus 2 power, which is 3 to the seventh power. Z to the sixth power times z to the third power. You treat these just like you did all the others. The base is z, and we're going to take 6 plus 3, which gives us z to the ninth power. Down here we have a to the z power times a to the 3 power. These are not numbers that you can add, so this is a to the z plus 3 power. Now, if you have a problem like b cubed times c to the fourth power, these are not the same base, so you cannot add the exponent. So your answer would just be b to the third, c to the fourth.